War. War never changes. Hey everyone, I'm SpectralStar and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 4! The ultimate game. Ultimate. And it's raining outside, isn't that lovely? Oh well, looks like we gotta find Father and speak to him on the rotunda of the Zit building. I probably shouldn't call it the Zit building, because sometimes I even get zits. My perfect face gets the zits. Ah well, no, my face is far from perfect, but seriously though, as I get a hair caught in my throat from the length, about time to cut this hair, honestly. I think I need a new style. What do you guys think? Do you think I need to go and get it done up like a woman so all the reaction video kids that fucking come in there and say, you look like a girl, maybe I should make their dreams a reality and get a sex change operation or something. Become a woman man and, you know, parade around in tights as a superhero with no crotch, apparently. Because, you know, that would have to be removed for me to become a woman. And, I don't think I'd be cool with that, honestly. No, I wouldn't be cool with that at all. So, I'm sorry, kids. But I'm going to continue being a man. And if you want to think that I'm a woman and call me that and whatever, fine, whatever. I'll just fucking block you. It was funny the first time I heard it, but now everybody's like, you look like a girl. You know, and it's like, okay, well, you know what? Alright, whatever. I look like a girl. So what? Who gives a shit? I don't give a shit. But apparently, you kids think it's the damn tits magoo to do that, but I've been hearing that shit since I was a little kid. Like, you look like a girl, cut your hair. You know, every day. Oh yeah, I killed all these guys already. Yeah, forgot about that. Might not have shown that on the video. Well, let's go talk to Father. Faja. Oh yeah, we gotta go down here. Faja. Okay, Faja, you gotta fall down here, I guess. Well, you don't have to really come down here, you know. Yeah, you gotta go back downstairs anyways, because there's another set of stairs. I forgot I killed these guys. Well, whoopity fucking do. I forgot all about it. I forgot about it. But we gotta go up here and actually find Father. I don't even need this gun while I'm holding it. It does look pretty though, doesn't it? It's pretty good. It's my ultimate death blaster. Been using it for most of the game. Just in case you didn't notice. I've been using it a lot. Don't you look at me that way, Billy. Don't you be thinking I look like a girl anymore. I'm gonna strangle the hell out of you. I'm just joking. I love you. Please keep watching my videos. Please keep doing it. It makes me happy. In the pants!
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not
Clearly.
once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
In hell! Okay, no. But seriously though, son, those years in that fucking tunnel you call a home has turned you into some serious pussy shit. You might want to get that checked out. Alright, so it's not so bad.
It's not so bad, really. People manage.
Perhaps, but at a cost too great to be worth it. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
Brainwashed. Well, they left me frozen.
They left me on ice. For 60 years.
They did. And for good reason.
Well, tell
I
me.
was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
So, why now?
Why let me out now? After all this time.
Well, that's hard to explain.
Oh, really, is it? It's not because you
Certainly
love
it
me
was
or
no
anything,
longer
right?
necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts.
You little shit.
I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
So I'm just an experiment to you, huh? That's what I am. Just an experiment.
That's all this is to you? All I am to you? Just another experiment?
No, that's not all. But still, I'm glad it turned out the way it did. Soon, I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
It was an ambush.
We were totally ambushed. They were waiting for us.
You can imagine that I find that very hard to believe, given that all the intelligence leading up to this indicated we'd taken them by surprise. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this? They had no way of knowing what was going on. I will refrain from sharing the outcome with the Directorate for the moment. Things are already in motion that this would only derail. Speaking of which, it's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
Kind of figured he was going to teleport. I am really pissed at my son right now. Extremely pissed that he would use me as a fucking experiment. Whether he loves me or not, it's time for him to start proving that he does. Because I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of being treated like a damn tool. This is horseshit. I mean, seriously, why is my son being this brainwashed little shit? It's time to test his ass, isn't it? It's time to fucking test his ass big time. Alright, let's see. Give the password to Liam Bennett. To hell with this shit. Is it in the Institute? I hope it is. I'm done. I'm fucking sick of this. If my son wants to be a piece of shit like that, an experiment, making me his damn experiment, to hell with him. He better start proving himself to me, because I'm done proving myself to him. Fucking horseshit. Total horseshit. I can't believe this. I can't friggin' believe this. Let's see here. Put that down. I'm not talking to my son just yet. I'm getting these damn synths out of here because they don't deserve to be treated like shit. They give them...
Good to see you.
They give them all this damn AI that makes them practically human.
You must speak quickly. We cannot risk being discovered.
The hell up.
I've made arrangements. I can get the 13 we discussed into position.
We'll get them in.
Tell me, do you think Mr. Benet's plan will work?
Second thoughts?
You having second thoughts?
I'd risk anything for my people. It's just that Mr. Benet is many things, but he isn't always the most practical. And this plan is very risky.
Better plan?
A better plan is to use this opportunity to rescue everyone. But synths will have to fight for it.
And I thought Mr. Benet's plan was too ambitious. Of course, I'd fight for my freedom. I know of a few others that might as well. But enough to face all the guards? Perhaps if we stand up openly to the scientists, more of my people would join us.
No, I didn't say that.
Even if most don't join the fight, certainly there are many others who have been waiting their whole lives.
They're gonna shut your ass down with
We
words.
should be prepared for some of the synths to fight against us.
Railroad will
You
help.
won't be alone. The railroad will fight with you.
Together, we have a chance. I admire Mr. Beignet a great deal. We can't tell him about this plan. It's his people we'll be fighting. I will talk to my friends. Meet me here tomorrow. If I don't make our appointment, assume the worst.
Z114 a day.
To report, sir.
So, I guess I'm supposed to meet the Directorate now. So, let's do that. And give him a day. Yeah, my son, this is what you get for treating me like a damn experiment. Why didn't you come and get me? I'm your friggin' father, you know that? I'm your dad. If I released my dad from cryogenic captivity in the future, I would save him. I would come and pick him up and take him to the Institute. That's bullshit. That is total and utter bullshit.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ao has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
Don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
It's all right. I wouldn't expect you to have. The project has been classified from the beginning. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on.
Yeah.
With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
Compromises?
What kind of compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above-ground installations. It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Kind of reminds me of Hoover Dam. Okay, important?
Sounds like an important step.
That's an understatement. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ao. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What?
Please,
Be serious.
everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not
No.
how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
Just help
There
you?
must be something we can do to help you.
The only thing that matters now is continuing the Institute's work. It will be all right. I assure you.
Bullshit,
We can
you're my
talk
son.
more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really? Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
Dr. Carlin's doing some amazing things with our genetically engineered crops.
The Institute is my life. I hope it'll be yours too.
Get the fuck out of my face. My son's dying.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once.
Losing
I'm sorry.
everyone.
I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
In charge.
What would it mean to be in charge?
Most divisions of the Institute are fairly autonomous, perfectly capable of functioning without intervention. Where those divisions interact, however, problems can arise. You'd lead the Directorate in setting policy, resolving disputes, and the like. There's no question that some of the Directorate, and the Institute at large, will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead, for all of us. But for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Damn it. Come back here, you little shit.
Sean,
I hope you realize how important mass fusion is to our overall goal.
Yeah, but can we talk about you
It's
dying?
like resorting to the use of Commonwealth technology. But the advantage it will provide in this case cannot be overlooked.
What the fuck? You can't just drop the D-bomb on me like this, son. Alright, fine. Fine, whatever. Oh, God. Okay, I love you, son, but this has got to happen. This has to happen, and you dying, I can't just change my mind after telling that guy. Let's sit here and wait a day. What the hell? Oh my God, my son is dying, and here I am, trying to get the sense out of here, and I don't know what's going on. He's wanting to make me the leader of this place, and here I am trying to sabotage this place? Well, fuck this place. They're still enslaving people, but my son's dying, and he wants me to take over this horrible place. I don't care how everybody smiles and is happy and his fart blossoms and all that shit. I don't care. It's wrong to enslave people, no matter what kind of people they are. If they are synthetic organisms, and you gave them the damn intelligence to practically be human, you morons, why would you do that? And then enslave them? What the fuck? What?
Before we can proceed, give Mr. Benet what he requested. Everything hinges on opening those doors.
All right, I'm going.
Of course. I'll inform the team.
Now what the hell? Okay, this could be a really bad turn of events, but I'm gonna do it now.
You get me what we talked about, and I'm in business.
Well, I got you
I got your username and
the
password.
stuff.
You railroad guys really deliver, you know? Hooking that ancient tech up to the modern terminals is going to be seriously time-consuming, even with that password. So hand it over and I'll get started.
Rescue more
Would it
synths.
be possible to rescue more synths?
Those 13 synths are the only ones we're sure we can trust. If we push our luck and get the wrong synth involved, the whole thing could unravel.
Oh, okay with violence?
This is a delicate operation. Are you okay if we have to use violence?
Why do you ask? There are stories about the railroad, that you're extremists. If I get even a hint that you're planning on hurting people, I'll pull the plug myself.
Here you
There
go.
you go.
Great. Listen, I need a favor. Z-114 is working the atrium again. Can you give him an update? It's safer if you do it.
Sure. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. This is the most. This is the worst. Like, I'm torn.
Hey,
I'm
do you
so
want-
torn.
Ask my friends if they take up arms for their freedom. I was surprised at the number of volunteers. Perhaps once the fighting begins, many others will join us. But we will fight and die very quickly unless we have weapons. A lot of them. Given the right materials, we can make our own crude but serviceable weapons. Unfortunately, we're missing a few critical ingredients.
Inferior weapons.
Fighting the Institute with crappy weapons is a horrible idea.
We outnumber the scientists many times over. We just need more than our fists. We've come up with a plan for the weapons. The Institute's always expanding. Excavation just completed on one of the sublevels. The mining equipment has been packed into crates and they haven't been moved yet. That equipment has everything we need. Thanks to Mr. Benet, the construction crew is populated solely by my friends. But they're under constant supervision. How do you feel about killing some guards?
Only if necessary.
I'll do it, if it's necessary.
We could come up with no other way. After you eliminate the guards, we'll move the supplies and blow up the tunnels behind us. To the SRB, it will be a tragic construction accident that killed many synths. Rare, but not unheard of.
I don't like this.
Our dead friends can assemble the weapons we need. Good luck.
Hey, Z1.
I have nothing to report at the moment. Have a nice day.
You want me to kill some guards? Well, hell, it's not like the synths that they've sent up there haven't killed people. So they're just as guilty as everybody else, right? I mean, I'm not wrong for killing some
Spend enough time here.
kind of innocent people. I don't know for sure. This is some pretty messed up, torn shit that I'm having to deal with here. Let's go ahead and go up here and kill some people. Well, I'm used to it anyway. I'll make it quick. Oh, God. Maybe I can talk to him.
Operating at full capacity. Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
I have to kill all these guys.
Subject identified.
Okay. Well, alright then. You guys are just robots, hell.
Reporting status. All functions.
Let's put them down. Okay, this is stupid. Let's whip out some real guns here. Damn it. Will stim pack help you? No, apparently not. It's a good thing I can take a couple of shots. How many shots can you take? Oh, damn, he just knocked the fuck out of that guy. Ow. Taking some serious damage here. But not really. But you know how it is. I like to pretend it's serious damage. I really need to turn up the You don't stand a chance, buddy. You might as well just sit the hell down. Thanks for the bullets. You alright? Can't really blame these guys for wanting to run away. They just get treated like meat. Slaves, and they just don't fucking like it, so.
Now that we have weapons, next time you will not fight alone.
This will all be underway. Remember Z1's plan, everyone. Grab everything we can use.
Grab it all, except for the ammo. Ammo's mine. Okay, so that's going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Fallout 4. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and yeah, next time we are going to hopefully break everybody out of this
It is best you go. For your
shitty jail that they are all forced to be in. And hopefully, I wonder if that synth armor is any good. I'm actually going to take a look at that after this episode. There's going to be some annotations after this video that'll actually take you to other stuff that I do and other games that I play. And I hope you guys come back for the next episode of Fallout 4. I'll see you next time. Bye. Who's that up there in the TV screen? He's on the YouTube.
Oh, it's Uncle Phil.
Oh my God, it's Uncle Phil. I forgot about that. Go ahead and tell him about it, Dustin.
Uncle Phil.